Okay, beautiful day. Right behind me is the abortion clinic. Now, what's his name? Dr. Moritangler? Anyway, I forgot. Sorry. Anyway, he died a few years ago. There was a big war in the courts that abortion should be illegal and blah, blah, blah. It's been a very emotional issue. And it sort of got out of hand. And I got a few questions. I'm confused. I am very confused. Not the first time. I'm asking the question. Don't everybody get upset. I'm just asking the question. Okay. We had the abortion clinic, the pro-life, pro-choice, big war. Myself, I was proud to see how I got a video. Just go to YouTube, write pro-life march, Fredericton. You'll see, I don't know, a couple of hundred march right in front of the abortion clinic. And the pro-choice were right lined up out front. And they were just inches by each other. Nobody said a word. Everything was quiet. And, you know, I mean, it made me proud to be a New Brunswicker. Very proud. And then I found out that they had the pro-life march a couple of weeks ago from the legislature. And I went here to wait for them. They never came. And they told me that they were told by the city they weren't allowed to march in front of the abortion clinic. Why? Well, somebody made a complaint. Now, I was surprised myself. Okay, I'm pro-life. Ever since my friend Charlotte, whatever, she's as outspoken as I am. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I won't mention her last name. Beautiful woman. And then she got pregnant after a one-night stand, short relationship. And my God, I remember Cook that being pregnant before getting married. You couldn't even shacked up in those days. The priest was at the door, and she almost committed suicide a few times. And it was, the sin of all sin. I'm pregnant. She never took an abortion. And when the baby got home, Mathieu, and baby arrived home, I had that little thing in my hand. And I told her, if you would have took an abortion, this wouldn't be here. Squirrel. Oh, whoops. ADHD. That this baby wouldn't be here. Right off the bat, that changed my views. Anyway, I know there's certain time, and there's some people that goes overboard on pro-life, and some people goes overboard on pro-choice. I didn't know, so this is a private clinic, and the government, the Irving PC government decided, Blaine Higgs decided no more funds from the government, your private industry or private company or whatever you are, you do it on your own, no help from the government. Everybody's all upset that this should remain open. I didn't know there was abortion performed in Moncton or Bathurst only. I didn't know that. And that's pretty, you know, I thought they would do it at the Dr. Everett Chalmers or the Georges Dumont, the Moncton Hospital. That's along with St. John and Fredericton. No, you have to go to Moncton. So I don't know what's going on there. That's a long drive. And St. John, poverty is very bad. And they got to travel to Moncton. But that's another story. Now, this is the problem I'm having here. You see the colors, I just noticed it. The gay pride people are voicing their objection on this being shut down. Now, I'm a little bit confused. What does gays and abortion? And then they say he's a doctor. But what does gays has to do with the abortion clinic. That's what I want to know. I know I was very upset, not the first time. Lately it's been happening a lot. Scottish gene. The pro-life march here a couple of years ago, and there was one person, transgendered, I believe, got out and threatened the protesters, and even went after me that I touched the lawn. I was surprised to see a transgender start screaming at the protester. I got upset. I did a video, but somebody came out and talked to me to explain to me to calm me down. I was going to go out to the government and say, hey, they want to promote violence. There's something wrong. My issue is, why is the gay community speaking up on behalf of the abortion clinic? Of course, they call it now what? Clinic 554? I see the numbers there. But that's what I thought. And to have the gay community, I don't know anybody from the gay community. I was shocked. I was surprised when we know what happened with Chicky, the chief of St. Mary's, when he admitted grabbing the woman in the car between her legs, just grab her, and Hillary Drain, the chief prosecutor, said it wasn't sexual assault because if you have your clothes on, it's not sexual assault. And a couple of weeks later, they had the gay pride parade, and then I couldn't believe it. I was in Miramichi. They had a big letter, one woman holding C-H-I-C-K-Y, and big old letters, and Chicky, the chief of St. Mary's, was right behind the sign, waving, the balloons flying. I said to myself, this guy just got accused of sexual assault, and they're treating him like he's a hero. But anyway, never mind, focus, Charles. But the gay community, I get it. It was awful. Years ago, it was awful. You were gay, you had to stay in the closet. And if you took one little step out, just one little step, bingo, you had the beat up of your life, and there was a lot of suicides. Lots of suicide. It's sad. It's a woman in a man's body. What can you do? That's right. And lately, when people get upset, I hear the word, oh, you're a faggot. You're a faggot. I know where that word faggot. It just, even though a person's not gay, they use the word faggot. Faggot. That would be using like the N-word. But anyway, I get it. The gay people weren't treated good, but it's getting overboard. Really, really overboard. And I'd like to know, why is the gay movement involved with the closing of the abortion clinic? They want to be treated equal. No problem. Don't they have to go see a doctor like everybody else? I gotta go see a doctor. I gotta go around to look for a doctor. Is there any doctors in the city of Fredericton that say, oh, you're gay, I'm not gonna take you?